Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Sally sewing tutorial in the building. In today's video, we'll drafting a pattern of a bustier. So I just really hope you learn something from this. So let's go straight into the cutting. The following measurements we'll be needing for this bustier is the shoulder measurements. The shoulder is 15 inches. Then we have the bust measurement, which is 3.33 inches. We have the under bust measurement, which is 27 inches. We have the waist measurement, which is 27 inches also. We have the nipple to nipple points at 7 inches. Then we have the bust, the bust points as 9 inches. So these all the bust points, and the bust point will not divide with anything, but the nipple we are going to divide this into two. Then while the other measurements is going to be 4, divide by 4, divide by 4. Then the shoulder we are going to divide by 2. So this is what we'll be needing. So we'll go straight into the cutting. First of all, we'll mark out our sewing allowance. So from the tip, I'm going to mark 0.5 inches as my sewing allowance. Then, which is my starting point, the the half length of this client is 15 inches, which is here. Then I'm going to put 0.5 inches for joining allowance also. So I'm going to rule the straight line for this, and I'll rule a straight line for this. So this is our joining allowance for the down, while this is our shoulder allowance. So we'll dive into putting it. So our shoulder is 15 inches. 15 inches divided by 2, we have 7.5. So I'm going to include the 7.5 here. Then I'm going to come down with 8 inches to get the armhole, which is the bust points, where the bust is going to start. Then I'm going to come again and impute my shoulder measurement, which is 7.5. Then I'll rule a straight line. So I'll start imputing all the other measurements. So from this place, our bust point is 9 inches. This is it. Then our under bust is 12 inches, while the waist is 15 inches. Can you see? So this is our joining allowance. So I'm going to rule the lines to indicate which is which. So this is where the bust is starting from. Why this is the bust point? So I'm going to put it bust points. This is under bust U B. Why this is the waist W. So now a nipple to nipple, like I said, is 7 inches. So 7 inches divided by 2, we have 3.5 inches. But mind you, we are going to add 0.5 inches for the sewing allowance at this part. So we'll add it while we are doing the measurement. So I'm going to take 4 inches. So 0.5 inches plus 3.5 inches, we have 4 inches. So I'm going to put 4 inches all the way down. Then I'm going to connect the lines together. So from here, what I'm going to do, I'm going to work on the shoulder slope now. So the shoulder slope is 1 inch. Remember, we added this half inch for shoulder joining allowance. So because of this half inch, I'm just going to come down and take 0.5 inches. So this will be added to it. So this half inch for the shoulder allowance is what I've transferred down to this place. Then the neck width is 4 inches by 4 inches, which is neck width 4 inches, depth 4 inches. So I'm going to take it like this. So I'll connect it together. So just for guide, I'm just going to come up by 1.5 inches here, so that it will guide me on how to do the curve for the neck. So this is it. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to come down to the under bust, and I will take 1 inch on both sides, 1 inch on this side and 1 inch on this side. So I'll take 1 inch and 1 inch. I'm going to do same thing for the waistline. I'll put my tape. I need a total of 2 inches. So I'm going to put my tape the middle of my 2 inch which is this 1 inch at this line. Now take 1 inch here and take 1 inch here. Then I'll connect it together. So after doing this, sorry, after doing this, I'm going to come to my bust point and I'll come down by 0.5 inches. So after doing this, I'm going to come and then I'll do a curve to meet with this 1 inch. Then I'll do same thing for this end. So after doing this, the next thing I'm going to do is to determine, I will draw my shoulder slope. So the next thing I'm going to do is to determine the distance between this place and this place. So I'll put my tape like this. So I have 7.5 inches. 7.5 inches divided by 2, we have 3.5 inch and 1 1/4, which is this. So since I've removed 2 inches each from this place, I'm going to do same thing for this side. So I'm going to put my tape at the middle, at the midpoint of the armhole, and I'm going to mark 1 inch here and another 1 inch here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to connect this 1 inch to this place and connect this one to this place. So after getting this, you see that I have a sharp edge here. So I'm going to just correct it this way. So from this part, I'm going to start inputting the body measurement. Like I said, the the bust of this client is 33 inches. So 33 inches divided by 4, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take my tape because I don't have a calculator close to me and I didn't calculate this before coming online. So I'm just going, for those of you, the easiest way on how to do it, just get what your rad circumference is, 33 inches, put the starting of the tape on it, then you determine half of it. Then when you get the half, you put it again and you determine the remaining half of it. So this is like divide by 4. So 33 inches divided by 4, we have 8 inches and 1/4. So I'm going to place this here, 8 inches 1/4. So I'm going to place this here. Same thing, I'll come down and place this here and connect the two sides together. So the under bust and the waist, the same measurement, which is 27 inches. So I'm going to divide it by 4 also. First of all, I'll determine where the 27 inches is in my tape rule. So this is my 27 inches. So I'm going to bend it to get half of it. Half of it is 13.5 inches. Then I'm going to bend it again to get half of 13.5, which is 1/4 of 27 inches. So I have 6 half and 1/4. So I'm going to place my tape like this also. Then I'll take 6 half 1/4. Then I'll come here 6 half 1/4. So I'll connect the lines together. So the next thing I'll be doing after taking this measurement, I'm going to replace these 2 inches that will be cutting out from this middle, because this is part of the body measurement. So I'm going to replace it. So I'm going to come here and I'll take, this is 2 inches. I'm going to come here and add it back. 2 inches. I'm going to come here and add it back. Then this place, this bust place, I have 0.5 inches. So I'm going to come here and add it back. So after adding all this, now I'm going to add my sewing allowance. Remember, I added 0.5 inches to this to get 4 inches. So I have my sewing allowance for this side, but I don't have for this side. So I'm going to add it another 0.5 inches to this allowance, then I will add my normal sewing allowance of 1.5 inches. So 0.5 inches plus 1.5 inches, we have a total of 2 inches. So I'm going to add another 2 inches. So in total, I have 4 inches added as allowance. So by the time you cut this out, these 4 inches, we are going to take 2 is going to replace this, then you still have your sewing allowance. It's better you have excess sewing allowance than you don't have enough. So the minimum you can add for your bustier is 4 inches. So you can add 4.5, 5 inches just to be on the safe side. Then at the bust point too, I'm still going to come and add 2 inches. So I'll rule it. If you can see, it's looking straight as if there's no shape. Don't worry. By the time you cut this out and you sew, your shape will form just like the way we have the shape here. So what I'm going to do now, because I'm cutting these 2 inches out, if I don't replace these 2 inches back, we're going to have a short edge here. But before I replace it, I'm going to come in by 0.5 inches. Then I'll connect it to meet with our actual bust measurement, which is this and this. So now I'm going to replace these 2 inches. I'm going to cut out from this. I'm going to replace it with this. So I'll come here, I'll put my tape here and mark 2 inches, then I'll connect it. So instead of this armhole cuff, we're going to have a new. So this is our new armhole cuff. It's better it's like this. So when you finish sewing and everything, you can trim to the to what you want, to your actual armhole cuff. So with this, we'll have enough that will continue. It's better you have enough than you have less of it. It will be an issue when it's not when your armhole is short. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this out. So guys, this is what we have. So with this, you are good to go. So all you need to do is to take this pattern and place on your fabric and you start cutting. So this is how to cut a bustier. I just really hope this will be of help to someone out there. Please, I want to appreciate my subscribers, my returning viewers. I really appreciate you all. Please, if you are seeing this video for the first time, please do well to subscribe to my channel and don't forget to turn on your post notification to get notified whenever I post more video. Until I come your way next time, it's Sally Sewing Tutorial. God bless you. I love you. Bye.